But no, pretty much the Batman, whatever.
Arkham City.
Yeah, I'm
which I'm kind of
know my words. I'm not really anxious to play it because I wasn't a big fan of that. Like I'd rather read Batman than play the video game of Batman anyway.
Then you're missing out. One argument that I loved about Batman Arkham Asylum was that, and it was true, even I realized this, that the all the moves you could do as Batman, like the swinging from little golem statue to golem statue, and the whole turn upside down and take out an enemy, that was all Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
And and the whole problem was that when they finally got to Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and you got the whole like Spider-Man Noir, and we could do that whole stealth crap, people are just crying like, "Oh, they copied Arkham City." I was like, "No, they kind of stole Spider-Man's moves to make that game." I was like, "It sucks. It sucks. Spider-Man can't even have his own game." I don't read lips, just.
Yeah, but so what's the next topic?
It was some. I don't know. BJ had some piece of crap game he wanted to talk about.
Wow. I don't know what you talking about when you think crap game. When you think of Deus Ex.
Oh yeah, Deus Ex.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? How dare you say that, Mister? I don't like no RPGs because no RPGs is being creative. Yet there's an RPG coming out that's futuristic at the same time, using technology and the different ways of trying to beat it and story-wise, and you say that's I don't know how you just jump off the ship of that.
You say the same about Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
big difference.
Oh, you're done. You're done. Put down the mic, sir.
It's a
Get
big
out
difference
of
in
my
Left 4
house.
Dead. Left 4 Dead was supposed to be like each time you play, it's going to be different and all this and all that. It was the same experience over and over again. Like it just bored me. Deus Ex, from what I've seen of the game, the fact that you have 5 ways to complete one mission, and each time you could get different playthroughs, you get different experiences. To me, that sounds like somebody who's actually given. And the fact that this game took like 10 years to make it.
Yeah, but that was the thing. That was original Deus Ex, where it was like, to get into like, say you had to like get into like a house. In the original one, you had like 20 different ways to get into the place. You can sneak through the vents, hop through a window, just shoot through the front door. You could do anything you wanted. But from what I've seen from this new one, they've pretty much gotten rid of all the different classes you could kind of mix and mingle with, and brought you down to just 3.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you go from like 1,000 different classes you could pretty much be and choose from to just 3. So then it's like, oh, let's say you're trying to get to the same house as the new game. You'll only have the front door approach, or you can go through the window.
No, it's not that. You gotta understand, the original games were made on the PC. I'll admit, I'll be the first one to admit, PC games are usually larger games for a reason. It's harder to do those kind of games on like the consoles. Like the closest you might get is now with a PS3. But it's just harder to program those large type of games with all these kind of variables and all that, and then play through for years the testing. I mean, what they were trying to do was make it social classes where it's like you can be a straightforward person, the non-aggressive person, or the social person.
Yeah,
I don't know the 3 exact things.
Yeah, it's pretty much you're aggressive, a ninja, or you're persuasive.
Yeah,
that's pretty much.
I thought that was pretty creative, the persuasive part, because when I used to play Persona 1, there was a
Persona again.
When I used to play Persona 1, I used to actually talk to all my enemies before I fight them, and I got to the point where I could literally talk my way out of fights, and they'll give me money. They'll join me.
I challenge you to talk your way out of fighting Hitler. All right.
Well, all I gotta do is turn into a Super Saiyan, obviously, and then you like, he'll be like, he'll want me on his army, but no. Besides that, I'll just
but you have that brown skin, so be gone.
Turn to Baki father.
Turn to Baki, do that one. That's the point. You become the new Hitler if you turn into Baki's father. But no, what I was saying with that is like you get many different ways to solve it. Like when they was showing off the example of the guy who had he literally went to the guy, talked his way, mingled with the guy, talked his way inside, and there was another time where he just literally just killed the guy, went inside, and there was another one where he snuck around and took a more complicated route, and by doing that he had an easy access way of getting all the way through the whole. He had an easy access of getting through the whole place, and I'm like, I like that in my games, like being able to do that. Like that's one of the things I like about Mass Effect is the fact that Mass Effect 2 not so much, but Mass Effect 1 is being able to choose which route you really want to go and actually seeing different outcomes from it.
That's what she said. But
Now we end in Mass Effect 3, huh?
Well, nah. We're still talking about Deus Ex though.
I don't know. the new Deus Ex, maybe it's just I really don't like how the main character looks.
And you, of all people, should like the game because of one reason. Square did it.
Yeah,
and me being, I hate anything Square usually does.
What's kind of mine?
Square
The people who make Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, they have a stranglehold on like all the basically every RPG that you basically
any
played.
good RPG, Square Enix.
No, see, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say any RPG like the characteristics that you think of with modern RPGs, they've basically created.
Which would be any good RPG.
Which is kind of sad because that's all people know. Like if they're saying people running around going like, how can people die if they can use Phoenix Downs? Because of stupid games like that where they make people die and then get brought back to life with Phoenix Down. Where I used to play games like
if you say the P word again, I will swear to
no,
God.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say Fantasy Star.
Okay, I'll give you
where
that.
you had to clone somebody to bring them back to life.
Which is a Phoenix Down built of a machine.
No. You don't understand. You was in a dungeon and your character died. It was no bringing him back to life. Your character was dead until you get out that dungeon, get out and go back to town, clone him back to life. Then you have to go back to where you were in that dungeon and die again, probably.
Needlessly complicated.
No.
Phoenix Down
That's called challenging
Go about your
a person. That's life ends challenging a person.
The only thing I'll give you about that little synopsis is when you have games like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like part of the story is the character has to die, but you already established there are Phoenix Downs in this world. Like,
well, yeah, there's a character.
Work.
Well, there's a character even in Fantasy Star. I forgot her name, but she basically, because you can name the characters anything you want, but they give her a generic name, but I don't remember it. She basically dies and stays dead, but that's because she made a sacrifice, and you can't really get to her body. But but not to get away from the point. I mean, I don't know. I just think that Deus Ex is going to be one of those games where it's going to be one of those slow games like Alan Wake. People didn't really hatch on, but then when it caught on, it was like boom. People started buying it.
People bought Alan Wake because I don't know. I didn't have that crappy Xbox to know.
No, you had an Xbox, but tell the truth, it died on you.
It died on me like 8 times, and they've officially lost business here.
Yeah. I'm the first one to admit I'm on my 3rd Xbox, so.
See how the first one. Never ring of that then.
Boo.
White people.
No. We don't have racism here, sir.
But no. So I guess it would be the next.
Yeah. Then I guess
Take a break.
pretty much, yeah. Take a quick break, and we'll come back with our main topic of Transformers.
Robots in disguise.
No. Whatever. I don't even fucking know anymore. Anyways, yeah. We'll be back.
Check y'all later.